Introduced in 1989, the Bahamas National Sports Hall of Fame was established as a means to show the country's appreciation to those who contributed to its development, provided wholesome entertainment, and conjured a sense of national pride through their sporting exploits, the victories, and the defeats. Some of these heroes may have gone unnoticed, while others achieved great popularity. Well, the Bahamas National Sports Hall of Fame aims to recognize all who may have passed and those that remain and continue to shine. This program aims to further highlight those that have been selected to be a part of a dynamic and ever-growing fraternity. Today, we take a look at the following National Sports Hall of Famers. The first Hall of Famer we would like to take a look at in this segment is none other than Leonard Boston Blackie Miller, a member of the second class of Bahamian Sports Hall of Famers inducted in 2003. Following the inaugural naming of the Sports Hall of Famers in 1989, there was a hiatus until the government resumed the honors in 2003. Among those in that 2003 class of Hall of Famers was Leonard Boston Blackie Miller. Miller is known in the local sporting community as a colorful, adventurous, and fearless athlete in his prime. He has traveled to just about every continent, representing the Bahamas with distinction as athlete, as coach, as trainer, or administrator. At home here in the Bahamas, Leonard Boston Blackie Miller made his mark as a developer of boxing champions. Additionally, Miller was gifted with the talent to achieve excellence in any sport he decided to compete. His first and second loves were cycling and boxing, and not necessarily in that order. However, his legendary exploits in boxing overshadowed his achievements in cycling, simply because of the popularity of the sport of boxing then and even now. His fights at the Zanzibar on Belu Hill Road and at the Nassau Stadium on Bernard Road attracted enthusiastic capacity crowds as he fought his way to the heavyweight championship of the Bahamas, a status he enjoyed on several occasions over a 10-year period during the 1960s. Boston Blackie Miller also undertook battles against top American fighters, and the bolo punch he made famous caught many of them by surprise. Meanwhile, Miller's cycling career erupted with great fanfare in 1956 when he raced to a dead heat with the defending champion Leviticus Romeo Farrington. He continued his trek to stardom by racing to top place finishes over the next decade. Leonard Boston Blackie Miller continued his domination in the 1960s and 1970s, representing the Bahamas at the West Indies Goodwill Championships in 1965, when he nearly equaled the performance of fellow competitor Roger Gibbon, a British Commonwealth champion. He also competed at the World Cycling Championships in 1970 in London, England. In 1974, Miller returned to the Cycling World Championships in Kingston, Jamaica. There, he was aided by teammates Nathaniel Monroe and Derek Bethel. Miller is also highly respected for his sustained contributions to national sports development. His role in sports development could be seen in the World Championship athletes and the World Championship teams he was affiliated with. At the local levels, he played a major role in the success of high school sporting powerhouse teams, coaching teams like the Government High School, C.C. Sweeting High School teams that dominated inter-school sports competitions. Miller has also been to many Olympic Games and has been an instrumental figure on many Olympic teams as coach and medical trainer. And finally, for all his remarkable accomplishments, it might certainly be said that Boston Blackie has led a career filled with color, mystery, humor, and adventure, bringing joy and pleasure to those fortunate enough to witness his presence.
This is a true